In December 2024, the City of Long Beach held a staff celebration to recognize the accomplishments made during the Long Beach Recovery Act. The LBRA was an initiative established in 2021. Its focus was to create equitable programs and provide assistance to residents who were most vulnerable during the COVID-19 pandemic. The presentation was a conclusion of a 4-year effort made possible by city staff.
There were a number of folks here from different departments who provided support to the 85 programs of the Recovery Act. Everyone who worked on things from like biz care and immigration programs to our after-school Be Safe programs, and even those who worked with some of our seniors were here and present and able to be celebrated.
Many employees left their permanent city positions to work on LB recovery projects for the community during a challenging time.
I came over from the library. I had a permanent classified position, saw this job posting, and it was a temporary position, and I knew that a job wasn't guaranteed at the end of it, but it was a chance for me to grow professionally and also serve the community that I grew up in, the community that I love. In the last 4 years, this is the most that I've grown, just working with all the departments in the city, learning how to navigate hard conversations, so learning how to be a manager, stepping up in that role. Women of color, we can do it all. I've learned to dig deeper and find something inside me that wasn't there before.
I came in July of 2023, so I was with meetings, compiling data here and there, and then as people started transitioning out of the recovery office, I was asked to do a lot more of the closeout. I started with the city as in the health department as a non-career, so this was my real first time, full-time position. And I don't think I could have stepped into a better situation with being able to meet so many different people throughout the city, and to be able to have team values that you can see in the work we're doing. Having equity in our work, those kind of things is something that wherever I head next, right, I plan to take with me.
A lot of the work that I did was establishing internal processes to make sure that we were able to roll these programs out efficiently and effectively. Essentially, the city got to do all of the programs that it always dreamed about doing, and we got to do them with this unprecedented funding, and we got to do them fast. And personally for me, like the ability to work on all of these things really transformed me as a leader and made me work more efficiently and more compassionately, and I got to meet a lot of people throughout the city.
It was great working with the LBRA. My piece is to conduct a first-time home buying program. I've been with the city for 25 years. Most of that time was in housing. It's been rewarding for our residents to have City of Long Beach offer these programs. Having to work with the LBRA team, we've done a lot together. Learning from them helped me personally to grow as well.
When I was joining this role and joining the city and learning how we were one of the first cities, I think at this scale with this amount of money to actually have a plan, that was really inspiring. One of the programs that we had for the internal program managers and other support staff was training to prepare them to actually implement these LBRA programs effectively. So that's really translated into my role now with training and development with technology and innovation, and also with other trainings that we do citywide. How important it is to really make sure that we are developing our own employees.
The people who made the recovery possible are critical to this effort. They really stepped up at a time of need in our city. They were the ones who ended up designing the programs, really thinking about outcomes and impact and unintended consequences, really centering equity. But beyond that, there is a culture of talent here that we're able to be placed in a number of department vacancies, really strengthening those departments and bringing the innovative process improvement and celebratory culture into the departments for the city, and that's part of our succession plan.
To learn more about the city's efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic and for all existing programs created under the Long Beach Recovery Act, visit longbeach.gov/recovery.